Okay. Hey, to rest in peace. So, Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mills is playing in the background. Grand evening, grand rising, grand afternoon. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Hit that notification bell, select all so you're notified when I do post on this channel, okay? They thought they was winning. So somebody really thought they was winning when it comes to you, okay? But when you pull up in that new whip, I ain't saying it's gonna be no Aston, whatever Martin that he say, but when you pull up with that new whip, these motherfuckers know they lost. That's what I'm getting from this. So somebody could be getting ready to get some money, and you're gonna be getting ready to get some new keys and pulling up in a new whip. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. Also, if anybody try to go after you, they thinking that they trying to beat you or trying to pull one up on you. No, they already got their name on the casket. Is what I just already heard. That's what I heard. Okay. So it is what it is. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. What deck do you want to use? I'm gonna let y'all pick the deck, okay? If you ain't about that murder game, so somebody like, I don't know. That's what all I know is murder. When it come to me, that's what I'm getting. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Okay, I know the song is on, but I feel like somebody really tried to play you. Hold on, let's see. Let me just see. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna get the bullshit deck too. Okay. Stealing from work hours, property, food, and money. It says justice prevails, wrongs corrected, justice being served, court case won. So if somebody said you were stealing time, stealing money, stealing something on the job, that is not the truth. That this is getting ready to get corrected. Psychic reader. So here we go. You getting ready to get some money. What is this? Yeah, you getting ready to get some money. Okay, this is the message I got earlier, the download I got earlier. And I was going to do a separate reading off of that download that I got earlier. The download that I got was, okay, for the ones of y'all that have got shadow banned and the ones of y'all that really have got shadow banned. There's an advantage of getting shadow banned. Yes, right now it's a disadvantage because you're not getting the money, you're not getting, the views, you're not getting the recognition that you're supposed to be getting, and it's probably screwed up a lot, right? Especially when it comes to your finances, because you invested in your craft, you invested in you being a psychic reader, you put in your time and energy, right? They've been counting you out, middle child, you've been counting you. Yeah, come on, you've been taking names and checking them twice. Just know, as a psychic reader, you've been taking names and checking them twice. So let me get back to what I was saying. So it's gonna be it's a disadvantage to you now as far as being shadow banned, but it's getting ready to be an advantage to you. And there's a list of the people that they really put shadow banding on, right? And that's why I was saying in the past readings, I said they know exactly how much money they owe you, right? And I feel like the ones of y'all that have shadow banned, just like myself, right? I know when I first got shadow banned, they removed my Facebook. And I was included with the list of Dane Calloway, Lewis, the Muslim, Farrakhan, whatever his name is. What is that other guy? Rogan. Who else? We all got freaking shadow banned on Facebook at the same time, where they removed our account. And that was my original account that I first started off with Facebook. and when they opened up Facebook, when they, they, before it was college, and then once they switched it from college and they switched it up to public, that's when that first account that I had, and they locked it. And I couldn't, and whenever they lock your Facebook, if you ever get your Facebook shut down, you could request to get your photos and all that stuff. I requested to get my photos. They wouldn't even give me my photos. And that shit pissed me off because it was my kids' photos when they was little, a lot of my parties, a lot of my family members that passed away, all that stuff that I have lost. And then I had to create the new Facebook that I have right now, which is the LaRasha Washington Carson. That's what it used to be, but I changed it back to LaRasha Renee Washington. I think that's what it's called. I changed it to. So for the ones of y'all that got shadow banned like that, it went from Facebook to YouTube to across the whole social media. It's going to work out in your favor because I feel like you're going to get what you deserve, what you worked for. And the reason why it's going to work out in your favor, like there's certain TV series, there's certain movies, there's certain podcasts, there's certain information that has been put out to the public about shadow banning. Yeah, the world don't know what shadow banning is. You try to talk to a normal person, they be like, what the fuck you talking about? But I take it real personal when it comes to especially my channel, especially this channel, me putting in my time when it comes to social media and being shadow banned, and then me talking to regular people. They don't know what I'm talking about. They looking at me like, oh, she crazy, blah, blah, blah. No, motherfucker, my whole channel, they messing with my numbers. I'm watching my numbers change in front of my eyes. It's dropping from 10,000 views to 5,000 views. And I post this live right now. I can guarantee you this live right now. I post it. Once I finish this video, it's going to say I posted this bitch 5 days ago. It's going to say I posted this bitch 5 days ago. Fucking with my algorithms and shit like that. Bitch, I didn't post this shit 5 days ago. I posted this shit a minute ago. And you talking about 5 days ago? No, you fucking with my shit. Stop fucking with my numbers. So stuff like that. When you can see that shit, you record it. Y'all have seen them do it. You have been on my comments. You have sent me emails. So the ones of y'all that have got shadow banned like that shit is getting ready to work out in your favor. And like Inside Job, I don't know why they talking about Inside Job. Inside Job was a big TV series where they talked about a lot. They talked about the Illuminati. They talked about the shapeshifters. They talked about the reptilians. They talked about shadow banning. They talked about the government. They laid a lot of information out in a cartoon and made it more adult for the adults to watch. And I can guarantee you a lot of y'all that's watching this, you probably didn't watch that shit, right? And if you ain't watching it, you need to watch it because they talked about shadow banning. They laid it all out of how the government set that shit up to stop the people from talking and telling the truth and all that stuff. So they talk about it. And that made me feel so good because my kids was watching Inside Job first. And then when I watched it, I was like, why the fuck is y'all watching this shit? Your kids they're on a whole different development than what you are, right? And so whenever my kids were telling me about it and I started watching it, I was just like, okay. And then when I got to the shadow banning part, I was like, yes, finally, okay, they lay it out. And I was like, okay, so now I see I am a part of this Illuminati shit. So it just gave me, the signs and synchronicities that I needed in order for me to keep moving forward as being, the psychic reader, as being this soul, this goddess, and so on, this royalty lineage. So a lot of y'all, it's going to pay out in your favor. I feel like a lot of y'all that have been, whatever's been taken away from you, I feel like you're going to get it granted back plus more is what I'm getting from this. So if they stole any of your time, your energy, your money, things like that, that you're going to get that back. And if anybody wants to know what this deck is called, it's called Order in the Court. It's by King Aloha. He is a tarot reader on YouTube. He is from Hawaii. I feel like his name, he has changed his name. I'm not sure what his name is before. Now I know before it was King Aloha, then it was Spiritual Gangster, and then I don't know what it is now. Okay. So he does have his own, but if you go on Google and you Google Order in the Court deck, it's going to pull up his stuff. Okay. All right. So let's keep moving forward. So lying. So somebody, yeah, they didn't know who you was. Yeah, look. So they was lying. They was saying that you didn't know who you was. They didn't know who you was. They fucked around and they found out. So whoever it was that was lying on you, especially when it comes to your work, when it comes to your craft, they didn't know who you was. They didn't know you was a part of a royal lineage, okay? It says they didn't know who you are. It says closed area, no trespassing. It says caution. You part of the certified. 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 You part of certified. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. They didn't know that. They didn't know that. So yeah, look, it says plans failed. Not working out how things were planned under construction detour. Okay. So these people are under detour. Their plans failed. It says DJ played a love song by Jamie Foxx and Twister playing in the background. Okay, what else we got here? Energy reading for the overall collective. You're destined for greatness. They didn't know who you was. They fucked around and they found out. They fucked around and they found out that you was a real one. They fucked around and they messed with a real chosen one. And they got set down. Somebody getting ready to get set down. Like I told you, they getting ready to get set down. Whoever this is, this could be somebody that's an Aries. An Aries could be getting ready to get set down. An Aries could have been lying on you. All right, whoever this is, this person is getting ready to get dealt with, is what I'm hearing. They ain't gonna see it coming. Yeah, because this is a blood sacrifice. This person tried to sacrifice you because, again, you royal lineage. And the ones of y'all that didn't know, and the ones of them that didn't know that you was royal lineage and they tried to sacrifice you, they, like I said, they fucked around and they found out that they messed around and they fucked around with the right one. The right one that give them that shell shock and let them know that there is gods and goddesses and chosen and royalty lineages out here that's protected, and psychic readers and stuff like that is really out here. You really, again, put these people in their place. So you got blood sacrifices, sacrificing the livelihoods or lives of others for personal gain. It says making deals with elite for fame, success, fortune, money, and clout. Somebody could have made deals, the wrong deals, okay? The wrong deals. They made the wrong deals. Unfoolish by Ashanti is playing in the background. Yeah, crime was covered up. These people try to sacrifice you. They try to censor you. Like I told, shadow ban. Try to shadow ban you. Try to cover up what they did to you. So you got cover up, crime cover up. It says secrets, hidden evidence. It says having outside help. At the bottom of the deck, it says censorship. It says shut you up, block you, stop you from telling the truth. Shadow ban your ass. You a psychic reader, they shadow banning your ass. Not only that, you a psychic reader, you got royalty lineage and on top of that as well. Okay, yeah, you got a secure foundation. You got energy here. It says Cancer. So there could have been a Cancer that was trying to sacrifice you. This Cancer could be watching you. This person's a stalker. So you got watchers, you got unhinged, you got spine. It says subscribe. Somebody subscribe to you. They seeing that you got a secure foundation and whatever it is that you do. Like I said, you finna be, look, like I told you, you finna be, man, we ain't never had no old money. We got new money though. Yeah, bougie, bad and bougie. That's what you getting ready to be. Okay. So it says, and people gonna be watching your money. Just know people gonna be watching your money. They gonna be hating on you because you got all this money coming in here. Like I said, yeah, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And you're gonna have a lot of stalkers that's gonna be watching on you. Don't hit me with that broke shit, no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a secure foundation. You got some money coming in, some moolah coming in. All right, you got energy reading for the overall collective. Energy reading for the overall collective. These people try to call CPS on you. It's reverse. So they try to call CPS on you. See, it said Child Protective Services reports welfare investigations. They try to get you investigated as you being a psychic reader, saying that you was incompetent, didn't know, you didn't have, you were not rightly in your mind. You was over there, you had mental issues to take care of your kids. On top of that, you were royal lineage. These CPS people found out, these caseworkers found out that you was a certified psychic and you royal lineage. That's what they finding out. Okay. Again, when people report now in the state of Texas, you report false CPS cases and shit, you get arrested, you get cases. Somebody was lying on you. Somebody reported something. They getting ready to get they getting ready to get in trouble. Somebody reported a false CPS case and they possibly getting ready to be one of the first ones that's getting ready to get prosecuted from it because of the new law. That's what I'm getting from this. You got energy reading for the overall collective. Energy reading for the overall collective. Somebody getting ready to get made as made an example of, humiliated in front of others. So somebody getting ready to get humiliated in front of others for lying. They getting ready to get humiliated. You got an Aquarius. There could be Aquarius that could have been involved. So there could be a Cancer and an Aquarius. Their plans failed. Okay. Nighttime by King George playing in the background. It says gateway to the spiritual realm, channeling information, whisper, contact, guidance. Yeah, they found out that you was truly a true psychic channel whisperer, a medium. That psychic medium, they found out. Yeah, I see dead people. I hear dead people. You all that. They found out you do all that. And their own ancestors was over here telling on them. So there's an Aquarius and a Cancer that's realizing their own ancestors was in the spiritual realm telling on them. Yeah, there's money coming in. You got some money coming in. That money card is still at the bottom of the deck. After all that shuffling, it's still showing at the bottom of the deck. You got some money coming in. Yeah, this was an individual effort. So whoever it is, you got some dreams coming true. It's individual effort. There's some solo moves that these individuals made to go against you. What did I fucking say? Yeah, court case. They finna release your money. That's what's finna happen. You got court case. It says child support. You probably getting ready to get some child support money too. You got domestic violence, attacks, civil matters. Says crime, fraud, theft. Somebody getting ready to get some money out of nowhere. You got shadow ban. You got blacklisted, suppressed, hidden, blocked, silenced, gaslighted. It says defamation. It says secrets. The secrets is the ones of y'all that got shadow ban for real. Y'all getting ready to get y'all money. This is all a part of your destiny. This is all a part of it. Okay. What else we got here? What did I say? I told you. Look, a legal investigation. They try to put you in a legal investigation. They try to get you caught up in a lot of shit. Yeah, and false reports. What did I say? False reports, fake news. These people was making false report. And the thing about it is they can't prosecute you. Even if they did, even if something was, listen, check this out. Let me say this, since I'm a motherfucking goddess. Let me say this. You was already destined. You already had a solid foundation that was stolen from you. These people hindered you and stole your destiny from you. If these people didn't steal your destiny from you, you would never had not a motherfucking struggle. Do you hear me? So everything that you went through, you would have never had to go through it if you really had your money that was really destined to you. So if they try to prosecute you for it, would have never happened if you had your money in the first place. So these people got you fucked up. Okay, so false reports. Again, tension. It says they're getting karma. It says they are paying for what they have done to you. So whoever these people is, They seeing these people as coven ties. So this Aquarius and this Cancer, yeah, they could have been moving individually to working against you separately. They don't even have to know each other. But again, they working hand in hand at the same time, trying to tie, trying to get you set up and trying to take you down. They consider that coven. So you got coven ties, you got group effort, help from a group. It says gang, partitioner, going to a practitioner. So it went from individual solo moves to coven ties. And coven ties, you getting tied, baby, them laws. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Shit, we going to Mayette laws. That's the way you finna get prosecuted. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, because they didn't know who you was. Court case. Yeah, you right. Shit, it's gonna be Mayette laws. Mayette laws, justice court. That's what's finna happen. This is what the fuck's finna happen. It ain't finna be this petty ass shit with this. Let me stop talking about y'all. But the government know what's going on anyway. Okay. But again, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Look, forged documents. These people forged documents to take something of yours. You got breaking up happy homes. They probably could have also broke up a relationship of yours. Chaos agent, home wrecker. It says forged documents, signature, checks, receipts, fraud, lease contracts. What else we got here? And it says third party. So there was a third party. It says betrayal. It says fake people, hidden player. It says mask, tricks, ops, stabbed in the back. And at the bottom of the deck, it says use your gifts. And you've been using your gifts. And they can't touch you. They can't touch you. Illegal investigations, blocked, blockage removed. What did I say? Your blockage is getting ready to get removed. Okay? A blockage could be removed when it comes to a Scorpio. Okay? It says illegal investigation, ops, strangers, fans, nosy hoes, TMZ wannabes, caution. So they try to get you caught up in a legal investigation. Okay? Age 40 to 50. So you could be age 40 to 50s. They could also say that you was drugs or try to pin a drug case on you. None of this shit happened. None of it got pinned on you. These people looking foolish. They spend all this time, money, and energy in. You got a karmic friend. You could be in the south of the state, south of the city, south of the country, south of the continent, okay? It says karmic friend came against you. So you had a karmic friend that came against you to try to set you up. False reports, you got vacation. This person could have tried to set you up on a vacation, said you was selling drugs. Some of y'all could be getting ready to go on vacation because you're getting ready to get this money. Again, first class, up in the sky, champagne, while in the butt. Yeah, you got 0 to 10. Some of y'all was rewarded money 0 to 10. You got money theft. These people sold this money from you a long time ago. Somebody could have Hindu beliefs. If it's not Hindu beliefs, they meditate. Something could be significant when it comes to meditation. Money theft. It says bank card stolen. It says credit card hack accounts, fraud, cash scheme. So somebody stole something. You had a secure foundation that was granted to you possibly when you was age 0 to 10, and then they schemed again whenever you were age 30 to 40. Was that 30 to 40? Yeah, 40 to 50. So shit, recently they tried to scheme again, age 40 to 50s. So 0 to 10, they forged something. And then they forged something again, 40s to 50s. Okay? So you been rich. You been rich since you was 10, 0 to 10. You could have had some money that was supposed to be granted to you when you was age 10. You got energy reading for the overall collective. Energy reading for the overall collective. Energy reading for the overall collective. You got an M energy here. You got a G energy. You got an M energy. So MGM could be significant. Somebody could be going to Vegas and staying in the MGM. That could be significant. You got an O energy here. You got a T energy here. OT or TO. GMO could be significant. Okay. What other initials we have? We have an R. We have a D. And we have a K. Doctor. Rod. Somebody's name could be Rod. You have a V energy here. Real As It Get by Little Baby is playing in the background. You have an E energy here. Red. Med. Ted. A J energy here. Jared or and an O. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got a U. Mode is what I just heard. Okay. I heard Kobe. I know we're missing a B, but I heard Kobe. DJ, RJ, JR, TJ, JT, MJ, JM, JD, KJ, JK, EJ. Okay. OJ. Video could be significant. Radio could be significant. Vet. Missouri, okay, could be significant. Maine. All right. And let's see. Kirk, yeah, that could be significant. Door, yes. Ed, yeah. God, yeah. Tom, Tim, Vegas. Dang, y'all was going. I could see this. Mom. Oh my God. Yes. OMG. Margaret. Mom, Rod. Yes. Dork. Thomas. Okay. Trey. Okay. Junior. JG. Said all those. RD. Go. Jog. DM. Trevor. Todd. Yeah. Morgan. Gold. Co. Roke. Odd. Okay. Meg. Yeah. Morgan. MTV. Yeah. Money. Yeah. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Hey. He just hit me with that broke shit, no more. DMV, yeah. Okay. Good, yes. Megan, good, could be significant. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I'm going to come back for another reading, so y'all stay tuned. Jared or Gerard could be significant, is what I just heard. Okay. Tito could be significant. All right, too. Tudo, okay. To do, yeah. All right. All right, so I'll be back.